All right, we've got our little cardinal. Put a little white in his eye right there. Now, what I want to do is take a little black, and we want to be sparingly with this stuff, okay, because black is a very domineering color. And we want to take the black, and we don't want to put it on straight. We just want to sort of around, and we want to come in this area in here. We want to put a little black in there, okay? Even up around the eye in here. We want to be careful now. We don't want to get too sparingly with it. But I think if we and we're going to do this in layers is what we're going to do. But we're going to do it around the nose, or the beak, excuse me, the nose. And I say you start off with sort of a you start off with it sort of, you know, so you can kind of see how it's doing, but you use a little water on it because you don't want it to just overcome the cardinal. In other words, like that. See that? And the cardinals have that little black area along in here, and we'll hit it again with the black. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to take a little bit of white, okay, and I want to take my bigger brush, and I take my white, and I'm going to do this. I want to make it kind of a real light. All right, I've got to get this. Let's just a minute. The water is red, and let me change the water a bit. What it is, it's mixing the red with the white, and I don't want that. Sometimes you got to change your water a little bit. Okay, I'm going to take my white, and I want to thin it up a little bit. Okay, now I want to take my white, and I just want to kind of brush, see sort of brush the edges of the wings with the white. Like this. Just kind of like this, see? The outer edges of the piece with this white. You're saying, well, what's that? Well, it's just, and then kind of just brush. Just kind of brush the outer edges of the wings and stuff with this white. Not cover it, just brush it like this. See? Where it kind of gives it a see that? Now you kind of hit this just a little bit in here. That's just to kind of accent that a little bit. Just like that. Now let's take our black and hit it again. See folks, one of the things I've learned is that if you don't want something to dominate another color, you just use it, you mix it sort of you use where it won't, and then you go back over it again. Instead of one large color or one heavy color on there, you just go back and do it several times and shade it, in other words. And that's what I'm doing here. This black, see? Where it looks like, you know, it's not just painted on there, but it sort of blends in with it, sort of stains it, let's put it that way, okay? Okay, just like that, see? Now I also would like to take the black just for a minute and do the same thing and just along here just barely hit, well, I can't do that. The white's not dry yet, so. But anyway, there we go. And I'm going to set this aside now, and we're going to go to our other I put a little burnt Sierra on his wing there, and I'm going to take a little white, and I'm just going to hit those eyes with them. Okay, on both sides. Just barely hit the eyes a little bit, see? And then take the red, oxide red, a little bit more. And just cover around the eyes a little bit in there. Now remember, when I antique it, the oxide red will become a darker color, as we might say. And I used a little burnt Sierra on here. Alright, now what I'm going to do